7.2 practice. The answers here. So if number one, I want to verify that this is my answer, all I have to do is plug those in. So 2 times the x plus the y minus the z should equal -1, and the x minus the y plus the z, 3 times the z should equal -6, and -4 times the x plus the y plus the z should equal 19. So let's see if these work. -6 plus 6 is 0, -1 equals -1. Yep, that works. Be -9 plus that 3 gives you -6. 12 plus 6, 18 plus 1 makes 19. Yep, so yes, it works. Okay, number 8, we're going to start working on some problems here then. Number 8, we'll just go with eliminating the z's. So it'd be 2x plus y plus z is equal to 9. I'm going to multiply these all by -1 to make that a negative z. So it'd be x plus y minus z is equal to -1. Put those two together here, gives me 3x plus 2y equals 8. Okay, so I have that one there. Put these two together, I'll put it down here. So z's again, I'll just do the same thing, do this by -1, so that makes x plus y minus z is equal to -1, and 3x minus y plus z is equal to 9. So I got 4x, y's eliminate, and the z's eliminate, so equals 8. So this is kind of nice. So I can already solve this. I can divide by 4, I get x is equal to 2. I can then take that and plug it in up here. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 2y will equal 8. Subtract your 6 over, you get 2, you get y is equal to 1. And then you can take both of those and plug them into any equation here. Let's just take the top one. So 2 times 2 is 4, plus y is 1, plus z is equal to 9. Be 5, subtract the 5 over, you get 4. So I know my solution is x is 2, y is 1, z is 4. Number 10, I'm just going to continue with eliminating z's. So I'm going to keep this one the same. Multiply this one by 3. Okay, be 13x plus 14y, z's eliminate, equals 43. Okay, take these two, going to multiply this one by 4 now. So I have 12x plus 20y minus 4z is 60. So that would be 10x plus 21y, those eliminate, 74. Now I can put these two together. Let's see, x's or y's, probably use the y's here. I can get them both to be 42 if I multiply 14 by 3, and then this by 2, so I'll use -2 here. So it would be, what, 13 times 3 would be 39x, 14 times 3, 42, yeah, I just knew it was going to be 42, and 43 times 3 is 129, -20x minus 42y, and -148. Okay, those eliminate, be 19x is equal to -19, therefore x equals -1. Okay, I'm going to take that, plug it in, I'll just take this one and plug it in there. So 10 times negative 1 would be negative 10 plus 21y is equal to 74. Add the 10 over and divide gives me y is 4. Take both of this x and the y, plug in into one of these. I'll just use this bottom one. My x was negative 1, negative 2 times negative 1 would be 2. My y is a 4. Would be 6. 14 minus 6 would be 8, and divide gives me 2. So now my solution is x is negative 1, y is 4, and z is 2. Got our solution there. For number 12, can get these all to be 24. And, let's switch it up a little bit. Let's go with the x's. So I'm going to multiply this by negative 3. Be negative 9x plus 6y plus 24z is equal to negative 3. And I have 9x minus 6y. Oh, notice what's happening. Eliminate, eliminate, eliminate. I have 0 is equal to negative 5. As soon as we see that happening, we know that no solution to that problem. Number 14, eliminate whichever you want. We'll take the z's again, so we're going to multiply these all by 2. 8x minus 6y plus 2z is equal to 18. And I don't need to multiply anything there. Add them together. 11x minus 4y, eliminate, equals 22. Take the bottom 2, eliminate the same variable, the z's again, so I'm going to need 6, right? So I'm going to need a 3 there and a 2 there. It'll be 9x plus 6y minus 6z is equal to 12. 2x minus 2y plus 6z is equal to 10. Those eliminate. 11x plus 4y equals 22. Put these two together. Notice the y's will already eliminate. So add them together. Those eliminate. I have 22x is equal to 44. Therefore, x equals 2. Take it and plug it back in. Let's say we just take this one. So 11 times 2 makes 22. I get y is equal to 0 when you solve that. Take both of those, plug them in one up here. I'll just take the bottom one. And then the x is a 2 minus the y is a 0 plus 3z equals 5. Subtract the 2 over. 3z is equal to 3, so z equals 1. So I have the solution. X is 2, y is 0, z is 1. Number 46, a coin collection made up of pennies, nickels, and quarters contains a total of 29 coins. So I could say the number of pennies plus the number of nickels plus the number of quarters will equal 29 total. So this is how many of each of those there are. The number of quarters is 8 less than the number of pennies. Okay, so quarters is equal to 8 less than the number of pennies. So it'd be pennies minus 8 less than the pennies, right? So if I put this in the, I could say, if I subtract that, well, another way to arrange this, let's say I want to make p positive, right? So if I say p minus q is equal to 8, I could say that, right? So p minus q would equal 8. And it says the total face value of the coins is $1.77. So 1 cent for every penny, plus 5 cents for every nickel, plus 25 cents for every quarter, would be $1.77. Now what we might want to do here is actually just multiply by 100. So it'd be 1p plus 5n plus 25q is equal to 177 cents. Okay, so we have our 3 equations. Now, what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to eliminate the q's, okay, because they eliminate real nicely. So I have 2p plus n, q's eliminate, equals 37. Let's say I also take this one and this one and eliminate the q's again. So I'm going to have to multiply this by 25, right? So this makes 25p minus 25q, and 25 times 8 is 200. Okay, so one of these eliminate here. I'm going to put it up here. Okay, I get 26p plus 5n, and it'd be what, 23? No, sorry, they're both positive. $377. Okay, so I eliminated q's from here, and I took those two and eliminated q's to get this. Now, put these two together. Let's say let's eliminate the n's. So I'm going to multiply this by negative 5. So negative 10p, negative 5n, and 37 times 5 is negative 185. Okay, so if I put these together, that'd be 16p, those eliminate, and 377 minus 185 gives me 192, and divide by 16. I know that there are 12 pennies. Okay, now I can use that. I'll plug it back in here. So 2 times 12 makes 24, plus n is equal to 37. 37 minus the 24 gives me 13, so there's 13 nickels. And I know that quarters is pennies minus 8, right? So 12 minus 8 would be 4. Okay, so know that there are 12 pennies, 13 nickels, and 4 quarters. Pennies, nickels, quarters. Number 57, I'm going to take the x and the y and plug these in here for the x and the y to make our 3 equations. So my y is 6.25 is equal to the x squared, so 1.5 squared is 2.25 a, bx, so plus 1.5b, and plus your c. Plug this one in, y is a negative 2. Plug in the x, 0 squared is 0, so 0 times a would be 0, and 0 times b is that, and so I know my c. It's nice. And plug in the negative, the y is a 3.25. Negative 1.5 squared is the same thing as 1.5 squared, right? So I get 2.25a minus 1.5b plus your c. Okay, so this one, I already know what c is, right? So really, I could just put in a negative 2 right here. And a negative 2 right here. And I can add those over to the other side. So I know that 8.25 would equal to 2.25a plus 1.5b. And if I add the 2 over here, I know that 5.25 is equal to 2.25a minus 1.5b. Okay, this is working out nicely because none of my b's eliminate here, right? So I have, this would be 4.5a, this would be 13.5, and 13.5 divided by 4.5 gives me 3. So I got my C, I got my A, got to find my B. Let's just take and plug into this one right here. So no 5.25 and 2.25 times A with 3 gives me 6.75. Okay, and if I subtract that and divide by 1 point there, I get b is 1. So my equation is going to be y equals a, which is 3x squared, plus b, which is 1x, plus your c, which is negative 2. That parabola will go through those 3 points. Okay, 58. We want it to go through the point 2, 14, 0, 0, and negative 1, negative 1. Okay, using this equation here again, I know my y is going to have to equal a and x squared, so 2 squared is 4, so 4 squared, sorry, 4a, and plus b times x, plus your c. 0 is going to equal 0, 0, and c. And then negative 1 is equal to, negative 1 squared is 1a, negative 1 times b, plus c. Okay, so once again, this is kind of nice that we get c of 0 here. Okay, so if I plug those in here, I know that 14 equals 4a, this should be b here, plus 2b, and that negative 1 is equal to a minus b, because that's c is a 0, right? So, put those two things together. Let's say we eliminate the b's by multiplying by 2 here. B negative 2 is equal to 2a minus 2b. Those eliminate. You get 12 is equal to 6a. You get a is equal to 2. And my b, let's say we just use this one. Negative 1 is equal to my a minus the b. So b is going to add that over, equals 3. So my equation is y equals ax squared plus bx plus c.